For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 25 of Season 5 here in the Career Mode RTG with Cambridge. A little bit of a story time. I just spent 2 hours recording this episode, playing Barcelona away, Norwich, and then Barcelona at home, only for the footage to corrupt and my Elgato software to crash as soon as I hit the stop recording button. As such, I now don't have enough time left in the day to be able to record all 3 games again. So, today we'll have Barcelona and Norwich, and tomorrow we'll have the second leg against Barca, Newcastle and Manchester United. I apologise that that's the way that things are having to go, but thanks to technology screwing me over, it's out of my control. Just FYI, I beat Barcelona 1-0 in the first leg and I beat Barcelona 1-0 in the second leg. So if I now don't make it through to the semi-finals at the second time of recording, I'll be pretty pissed. Not that I'm not pissed enough already. So, I'm going to try and take my anger out on Barcelona. Are we ready? Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And for the second time today, I'm going to go and travel to the Camp Nou, even though it's not the Camp Nou in FIFA 17 because EA don't have the rights to the Camp Nou this year. I'm going to travel to El Libertador to play Barcelona away, and hopefully I can win again. Greco on the counter. He's got the pace to get away from Sergi Roberto, but I've not got many options here. Pull that back to Navarrete. You know what? I'm going to try and... Oh! He went with the outside of his left. I wanted him to bend it with his right, and he's just tried to power straight through it with the outside of his left foot. And it's so close to a 1-0 lead. Back off the top of the bar and out for a goal kick. Oh, so close. Opening 15 minutes, we nearly took the lead. Nice little 1-2. Those little passing moves are just practically impossible to defend against, really. Renato Sanchez does well to get a foot in there, but Messi's turned away from the second defender. Rico Henry gets it away from Sergi Roberto, who again is committed to coming forward at right back and has left his side open at the back. What a terrible pass from Alvaro Morata. Former Real Madrid player, of course, so might be getting a few boos here away from home at Barcelona, but he needs to do slightly better there if he's going to help us make the difference in this game. Neymar trying to work something, plays it back there to Jordi Alba. Again, their wing-backs pushing a long way forward. If I can get the ball off them, I think on the counter-attack is going to be the best way to try and score against Barcelona here. But here's Leo Messi played in. Lovely block by Rico Henry. It's dropped back to the Argentine, who draws a good save out of Aidan Watson, but doesn't give Barcelona the lead. Short corner to come in. Neymar to Messi. Man on the edge of the box. They found well. Sergi Samper, training ground move, but not a training ground finish. Past the post, well wide, will stay at 0-0 for now. Andre Gomez into Suarez to Andre Gomez again. Elliot Bennett coming across. Down the line, Rico Henry is just as fast as Leo Messi, although apparently not in that situation, and Paredes can only clear that away for a corner. We'll have to wait and see what they can do from this. Oh, they're going to go short again, are they? Barcelona seemingly doing what Arsenal do all the time and playing every corner short. Now, this technique didn't work from the last corner, and they've played it to Sergi Roberto this time, and it's not worked from this one either. Who did that come off last? One of my players. Another corner for Barca. Oh, look! Taking it short. It's rather annoying when teams continue to do this again and again and again and again. Thankfully, this time they're not, unless Messi starts sprinting at him. But no, corner to be whipped in, and, well, it was a rather poor one. Maybe that's why they keep playing short corners, I'm not sure. Give this to Greco, and then I see the ball on there to Navarrete, and I'll try and cut inside here. Tripped there by PK, nothing given. Navarrete somehow able to keep hold of possession. I see the run being made by Mitchell Weiser on the far side, but can't get it to him yet. Paredes will find the German now. Oh, and he's burst past Andre Gomez. He's in the box here. Mitchell Weiser with a chance to give us a 1-0 lead. Outside the post, surely Navarrete. 1-0 Cambridge. Oh, my heart sank when Mitchell Weiser hit the post there, but it falls straight to our 92 rated central attacking midfielder, Lino Navarrete. And, well, he's not going to miss that, is he? Burying it home into the open net. We lead by a goal to nil at Barcelona for the second time today. for me. Well, third time really, because I won the second leg by a goal to nil as well. Barcelona have actually played better in this game than they did the first time that I recorded this episode. So I am slightly nervous that they might get themselves back in it. But we'll have to wait and see. For now, though, 1-0 up with less than 3 minutes to go until half-time. Really good move this by Barcelona. And Suarez plays the ball into Neymar, but we've got the tackle in and we've worked it away. Our lead is intact for now. Mesut Özil on at half-time for Sergi Samper. Barcelona turning it up a notch here. I've brought on Eric Dyer myself as well. So 2 changes in the midfield, 1 for either side. See if that changes the flow of the game in this second half. Özil into Suarez. Oh, Elliot Bennett, that was a vital interception. I didn't think he was actually going to get to that. Renato will poke this to Greco, quickly inside there to Morata. I see the run being made. It's John Stones of all people. I mean, I'm just going to hit it. Oh, I really wish I hadn't now, though. Suarez. Ooh, good turn inside. Louis causing me problems. And somehow he's made it past the defender, and Watson with a good save. Getting more difficult now as my players start to tire. Barcelona are turning up the wick. And Renato Sanchez heads that away. Back into the danger zone though. Rafa Mejika has come on for Luis Suarez. That was his last action in the game, was to draw the save out of Watson. Here's Mesut Özil, lovely turn in the box. Greco of all people back there with a defensive interception. That was absolutely vital as well. Renato Sanchez should outmuscle Messi, but clearly pace coming out on top in that situation. Özil and Sergi Roberto linking up well. We've got half an hour to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Not only is it a 1-0 lead, but of course it's an away goal too. That's probably a foul, but they'll play on. Rafa Mejika into Özil. Show him onto that left foot, even though that is his favoured foot, but it forced him wide, and we've been able to win it back again. Each team seemingly countering on the other right now. That was a foul from behind. Is Jordi Alba going to be in trouble here? Only a yellow card. It was from behind. I thought for a moment he was going to get sent there. 25 minutes or so to go. Still 1-0 Cambridge. That's two-footed as well. That should be a red card. Sorry, ref. You've done yourself over there. That should be a red card. He's balding as well, bless him. Sanchez to Dyer. Through the gap to Weiser. I've got nobody on my right-hand side, so I'm going to have to go left. I'll get this out to Greco. Got Navarrete there. Decent enough first-time pass. Weiser, poke through to Morata, who's turned awkwardly. Oh, I can't keep his shot down. I actually did Jordi Alba more easily there than I thought I would. He overcommitted. As I turned that way, he committed there just as I'd committed to press the shoot button, and I actually had the space there to run into. That's frustrating. A second goal in this first leg might well have killed the tie already, with it being a second away goal. Still 15 minutes left though. Something might still happen. Oh, good tackle by PK. Oh, I've overcommitted there with Rico Henry. What a ball by Piqué into Neymar, chests it down, could get the shot off. Oh, he's played it into Marquinhos of all people who's pushed forward. Please catch that. Wow. If he'd have taken his time there, Marquinhos, which you can understand why he didn't, being a centre-back in a rather pressured environment there on the counter-attack. If he'd have taken his time, or had it been someone more... Oh, Messi misses an open goal. I am living on thin ice right now. How has Messi missed that? Just as I'm trying to almost defend Marquinhos for messing up with a lack of composure, the man that you would put every penny you have in your wallet and bank account on scoring a chance like that, smacks it well wide of the target. Oh, and then I haven't been able to have any composure myself at the other end. This game could be like 4-4, but it's not. It's still only 1-0, and at present is replicating the scoreline from the first time I played it. So at the minute, I'm kind of happy with how things are going, but we'll have to wait and see how the match ends, because anything can happen in the last few moments against Barcelona, as Paris Saint-Germain will be able to tell you. Rico, nice ball into Rico Henry. Barcelona committed a lot of men forward. Right, surely this has to be and is 2-0. I've gotten the same scoreline as I had the last time I played. It's just that I've done it all in the one game. 2 away goals as well, which is absolutely huge. As Barca push to try and get an equaliser, they've opened themselves up at the back, and that perhaps is a bit of a rookie mistake with still a whole other leg to go. Surely it would be safer to sit on a 1-0 defeat rather than push for an equaliser and end up conceding a second away goal. That's rather poor tactically from Barcelona. And they nearly got one back immediately with a deflected own goal. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is up. If I can catch them on the counter and get a third, then that would really put the final nail in their coffin. Mesut Ozil's going to have the stamina to get there, but there goes the final whistle. So we've gotten a 2-0 win from the first leg this time around. A 2-0 win away from home at Barcelona. 2 away goals. I couldn't be happier with that. I was really, really nervous after obviously losing the footage first time around that Barca were going to dick me, but they haven't. We have a 2-0 lead. Manchester United draw 1-1 with Bayern in the first leg. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the second leg there. Man United won 1-0 in the corresponding game when I first recorded this episode and then drew 1-1 in the second leg. So Man United made it through and I made it through. And we'll have to wait and see what happens in the second round of fixtures. But that will be in the next episode. This will be the game that will end the episode on then against Norwich. I apologise, but technology has let me down today. So we're just going to have to make do with it, but hopefully that you found the episode entertaining enough as normal anyway. Obviously, rather understandably, going to rotate everybody from my first team here, play a complete rotation 11 so that everybody here is fit for the second leg against against Barcelona next time around. Monaco have actually made it to the semi-finals of the Champions League though in real life, so maybe that's where that came into my mind. I don't know why I said Monaco there. Anyway, let's change the side around and then we'll go and play Norwich City. Gonzalez into Babacar. Good strike. First chance of the game. It was very well hit. Cooper playing in goal for the first time for a while. Lozano and Jamie McLaren up top. And Mbappe, oh, that's a nice turn. And finds Eric Dyer, of all people, pushing forward. And he'll poke that through. Oh, looking for Jamie McLaren, but it just wouldn't quite reach him. Now, like I say, I've already recorded this episode. Last time I played this game, I actually drew 1-1. So I'm hoping with these reserve players that I can at least replicate that result, if not get a slightly better one this time around. But time will tell. Cheek through there to Lozano, to Dyer, to Mbappe. Cut back inside. Dyer's got a bit of space. Score and then Eric. You don't score many goals, but he very nearly scored an absolute worldie there. I just decided on a whim to try and give that a crack, and well, it very nearly worked. Jedos, I was trying to get some space to have a shot there as well, but Robbie Brady's won it off me and racing away. Good tackle by Watson to recover it. Davinson Sanchez having to fill in at right back because of all of the other injuries in the squad. Well, mainly Kieran Trippier, to be fair. Jedos pulls that back there to Jamie McLaren. I'll look for Lozano, but I think he may have been offside there. And the ball played forward. And is it going to be pulled back? No. Maddison racing through. And now Norwich could be in, but a poor pass from them. Right then. We'll stay at 0-0, 18 minutes in. But it looks like it might be quite an end-to-end game again. Nice tackle by Dyer on Brady. We'll look for a quick counter-attack maybe. McLaren to Jedos. Loftus-Cheek out wide. An unfamiliar position for him, but he's done well so far. Jedos is there. Poke that through to Jamie McLaren. I'm trying to hit it early. I got caught. And Jamie McLaren stayed down injured, but nothing given with regards to foul. It was a very strong challenge. I was trying to shoot with Jamie McLaren and wasn't able to get the shot off. And he's still down, Jamie. Is he going to have to come off here? No, he's back on his feet. I can see from the minimap his little dot is moving. Well, at least he's able to continue then, but hopefully he's not going to miss too much football after the fact. We'll have to wait and see. I do have the central midfield players to be able to play Lozano at striker and then move someone from centre mid up to cam. We have the depth in the squad to be able to do that, but obviously I'd rather be able to play Jamie McLaren at striker than have to jiggle about the rest of the team. We'll have to wait and see if we can get a win from this game though, and if we can. Oh, jeeps. What a wild swing at things from the defender. Norwich getting a little bit rash defensively. Lunging tackles. Big, huge, giant swings at loose balls that nearly end up taking someone else's kneecaps out. And we're only half an hour in. Norwich getting a bit scrappy here. We'll have to wait and see what happens for the rest of the game, but hopefully they calm down a little bit. Otherwise it might not just be Jamie McLaren that ends up with a knock. Free kick for them though here. Kuma Babacar to take it. The 32nd minute. Confirmation top left to Jamie McLaren's injury. Roussillon heads away and I'm not able to complete the clearance, and a good save down low by Cooper stops Norwich from taking the lead. Set piece to come in from Gonzalez on that far side, and that's comfortable. It was Jamie McLaren actually that got there. 15 or so minutes to go to a half-time, just over in fact. Gonzalez with the opportunity to whip again, but not able to do so. Malumbu plays it on the floor, and Kuma Babakar's shot was rather poor. Zedos, lovely turn. Go on then, why not? Zedos! Oh. Good save by Ruddy, good save. Really good hit by Felipe Zedos though, and he's up for this header, and it's going to drop in the box. Gonzalez hooks away, but Watson will win the header. It's dropped to Anthony Lozano, who will not give us a 1-0 lead, but Davinson Sanchez will not do the same, or will do the same, by not giving us a 1-0 lead. That was strange, trying to phrase that. Decent effort, just wouldn't quite bend enough. Not far wide at all. We're pushing to go in front, but so far, still drawing. Madison to Johnny Howson. Oh, the option is there for Babakar. Wide. Norwich's best chance of the game by a mile. Kuma Babakar one-on-one with the goalkeeper and puts it wide. Can't hit the target. Massive let-off for us there. Malumbu has come off now for Aqua. We'll have to wait and see if he can change the game for them in the midfield. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. I do have a couple of people I could bring on off the bench though, like Luke Berry or the other youngster. In fact, I'm going to bring him on. Thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I put him on the bench. Did I? Where are you? Yes, there we are, Murphy. We'll bring you on for Eric Dyer. He's only 75 rated, but he has stand tackle of 96 and short passing of 87. So he's actually going to be very good in that deeper role. So hopefully he can make the difference for us. Maybe try and set up a counter-attack by sitting deep and then spraying the passes, because he's got 83 long pass as well. Roussillon, though, just using sheer strength to ensure that we keep possession that time around. We've got half an hour to go with the scoreline still at 0-0. Here's Jack Madison up against Ewan Watson. Oh, he stopped. I thought he was going to cross it, to be honest. In there to Ivo Pinto. Pinto with a shot, good save by Cooper. That will be a corner for Norwich. Oh, they're growing in confidence in this second half, Norwich, with an increase in their chance creation rate. It's a decent corner as well, and Tim Closer goes up and wins the header, but thankfully well wide of the target. They've made another change with Manisa coming on as well. It's all changed with the personnel on the pitch, but will it be all changed with regards to the scoreline? Up we go. Well up. Murphy forward there into Lozano. Cross to Mbappe. Good turn. Jamie McLaren waiting for the right time to play the pass, and so far the right time hasn't presented itself. That, though, is a great ball across to Felipe Zedos. It's a good save by John Ruddy, though. A lot of power behind that, but equally a lot of strength behind the block from the goalkeeper. 13.5 minutes to go. Still 0-0. Gonzalez on the run down the right-hand side for Norwich. If they score now, I think that will win them the game. I don't think there's enough time for us to score an equaliser, but equally, if I can go up the other end and score a goal, there's not going to be enough time for them to score an equaliser. They've taken the advantage there. Loftus-Cheek with a tackle. Zedos to Loftus-Cheek. Come on, lads, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Score in the 90th minute, and that would be absolutely brilliant. McLaren, oh, will it reach him? It has reached Zedos. We'll go back to Ruben, and in there to Jamie McLaren. Lozano making the run, and we'll use that as a decoy. Jamie McLaren blocked by Ivo Pinto. Oh, I thought that was the moment. I thought that was the moment we were going to win it. Mbappe with the corner. Davinson's up, and up is also the ball over the top of the bar. Looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw here against Norwich. What that does for our title hopes, I'm not sure. It depends what Tottenham do in their game this match day weekend. But only 3 other games were played, I think, today. Arsenal-Middlesbrough, which ends with a 2-1 win for Arsenal. Watford beat Manchester City by 1-0. And Crystal Palace, as I yawn, apologies, get a 3-0 win at the Hawthorns. Oh dear. But that, unfortunately, is going to be all for today's episode. Again, I apologise that Cooper wants to discuss his role at the club. Sorry, fam, but you're not going to be playing too many games because Aiden Watson is 87 rated at like 20 years of age. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. I can only apologise for the technical issues, but hopefully it's the last time it does it. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Most notably, the episode tomorrow where we'll take on Barcelona in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. I'll see you then.